So today's going to be a big day, so let's just get right into it. Yeah.
なあ。学校行く気はあるらしいな。まあ、飯くらいくれてやる。客が来る前に済ませろよ。つべこべ言わずに食え。
This game actually inspired me to try out coffee and curry as a combination dish, and I've got to say, if you have not tried it, it's amazing. It is wonderful. The spices of the curry accentuate the palate and makes the coffee just taste all that more complex. It is an amazing combination, so highly recommend it.
もうって時間でもねえだろ。遅えぐらいだよ。
A seemingly minor point, but I appreciate the subtlety of which officer is placed at what point in time. When you first get to Yongenjaya, you are greeted by an unfriendly officer during a time of turbulence when you're already given the suspicion that you are here under false pretenses that you have been taken advantage of. Whereas today, which is a lot more hopeful by contrast, where you've gotten used to the area and it's your first day of school, you have the kindly officer greeting you instead. I think that it's one of those small things that it sets the tone of what your expectations for the day ought to be. It's good micro storytelling. Something we'll see a lot of once we get to the subway section is that this game actually does give you appropriate directions. You know, going up the proper stairs, taking one exit to get to the next one, and I really enjoy that detail. I'll probably be talking about this guy a lot in this series, but Marcus Sanders AKA EpicNameBro pointed out in his original daily series that Yongenjaya is a pun on the real-world location of Sangenjaya. Sangenjaya means 3 tea houses, and Yongenjaya means 4 tea houses. The San meaning 3 and Yan meaning 4. Okay, so you can technically just press X to ride the train and it skips to the train being there for you to walk on, but I wanted to check if you waited, do you just skip that animation he walks in? And he does. It doesn't like cut the black, and I don't know why that makes me so happy, but it really does. So everyone's some kind of nerd. I am that kind of nerd. I appreciate details. So some of you have probably heard about this because it is fairly common in media to talk about the trains of Tokyo always run on time. The Japanese train system has an incredibly polished reputation for how on time everything is, to the point where whenever a train is even a few minutes late, they will actually give everyone on the train a ticket confirming it. Because if you tell your boss that the train was late, he probably won't believe you. Unfortunately, I lost the Japanese footage for this day upon recording. Files got corrupted. But something that I noticed when playing, when even the instructions you're given are all in Japanese, is that you start focusing on whatever little thing you can do. Like, instead of saying change the Ginza line, all of that is in kanji. So you look for the kanji in your instructions and try to find any of the signs that has it. And then once you find a similar one, you're like, okay, Ginza line. I will follow wherever the arrows go for Ginza line. And you're listening in on conversations and trying to find other like words, and you write those down, and you just this experience of wandering around trying your damnedest to get around this complicated subway station when the direct route just doesn't work. So you follow all the proper instructions, and then they say, well, this way is blocked off. Like, what do I do now? And yes, you can actually see me reading the signs and just checking out that they do in fact tell you where to go. And so you try your best to, whenever you reach that point, listen to their instructions, try to find whatever word is red, and look for that in the environment. And the whole process of doing so really reminded me of this sensation of being in a brand new city, not knowing where everything is, but also being absorbed in a language that I am still rather new to. And yes, I am using the escalator appropriately. It just felt right. Is that wrong? Is that weird? I don't know. It just felt right. The process of learning Japanese is somewhat inherently embarrassing, and one of the things that's embarrassing about that is trying your best to interact with people and navigate and act just like a adult, and suddenly your capacity to do so is inhibited, and even the smallest thing about just going to get a cup of coffee becomes a sizable effort. And so this sequence really illustrating that, it meant a lot to me, and I think it shows how the play experience can fundamentally be different depending on which language you're picking, but also if you are a native speaker of Japanese or versus being a native speaker of English, is that your experience with the game is going to be fundamentally different. Think about all of the references that you probably don't understand and all of the background cues that you probably don't understand because you never lived in Japan. And it's fascinating to me how fundamentally different the experience, it's fascinating to me how nuanced experiences can develop a new narrative and a new synesthetic experience for games that cannot be replicated because it is inherent to the places that people grew up and the experience that they've already had. This is, in my own personal opinion, the best reason to travel and learn a language and just keep learning. Is it opens you up to new experiences and lets you appreciate things you already loved in a new light. If there are any old Persona fans, by the way, you will actually recognize these characters. We'll talk about it later, because unfortunately there's a lot to cover in this episode, but we will cover that later. I know. Put a pin in it. There will be a few episodes later on where we will basically just be studying and doing some just simple activities for the game, we will address a lot of the pins in those episodes. If you couldn't tell, like, I really enjoyed this sequence for what it is, and I don't expect everyone to have the same reaction to it that I did, but I hope you can appreciate what it is about this sequence that felt authentic to me. I don't know what to say, man. It just, I love experiencing something benign in a game that feels profound. The act of wandering around the subway and following an objective marker into a active learning experience, that's amazing. So, if you're here for combat, don't worry, it's coming soon, but let me gush about this sort of thing just once in a while.
参ったな。雨なんて言ってたっけ？
ん？降ってんの？
急にだよ。春先はこれだから。
そういや、傘持ってったのか？
何？誰の話？
別に。ご注文は？
ブレンドちょうだい。
昨日の地下鉄事故の影響を受け、現在も各線で大幅なダイヤの乱れが続いています。
最近物騒な事故が続くよね。ほら、そのニュースで言ってる地下鉄の事故さ。同僚が巻き込まれて入院しちまってね。っていうか、ちょっと不気味だよね。事故や事件を起こした人、なんか突然おかしくなったらしいじゃない。取り調べ中にぶっ倒れて廃人になった人もいるとかってさ。へ
え。
So something that, again, is probably more common knowledge is that wearing those kinds of masks around Asian countries is actually fairly common and pretty just well accepted. If ever you have a cold, if you're just not feeling well, or you just want to get sick during the flu season, it's a way that a lot of people get around it. Interesting that, you know, it does feel certainly poignant right now, but yeah, and honestly, I would love for it just to be sort of commonly accepted here, because God, there are a lot of people. I just talked with someone who had a client literally sneeze in her face. So if that's any indication of my feelings on the matter, please make wearing masks normalized.
やべ、降ってきた。
早めに家出だもん。
おはよう。学校まで送ろうか。遅刻するぞ。
Okay. Kamoshida. The Kamoshida problem. We will get to the Kamoshida problem.
ありがとうございます。
It's a big one.
おっと、君もか。
ああ。
変態教師が。
変態教師。 うんだよ。鴨志田にチクる気か。は？今の車だよ。鴨志田だったろ。好き放題しやがって。お城の王様かよ。そう思わねえか？ いやだからつうかよ、鴨志田知らねえとかマジで言ってっか？お前囚人だよな。は？他にねえだろこの制服。2年か。ダメかよ。見ねえ顔だな。もしかして転校生か？じゃあ知らねえわけだ。大した雨じゃねえだろ。遅刻すんぞ。頭痛え。帰りてえ。
And in case you forgot how this game began, this is all a flashback.
あの日大きな地下鉄事故があったわね。覚えてるでしょ？巷で精神暴走事件なんて呼ばれてる騒ぎ知ってるわね。そんなはずない。ニュースでも取り上げられたし、犠牲者には君の高校の保護者もいた。耳に入ってきたはずよ。あの日君はまだ単なる学生だったの？質問を変えましょう。転入先は修人学園だったわよね。都内じゃどこにでもある平凡な進学校、そのはずだった。あの頃一体何があったの？正直に全てを話しなさい。
よっ。
Okay, so do you remember those banners I mentioned before? Check out the castle. Yeah, that's right. They actually maintain that detail in both iterations.
道間違えてねえよな。やっぱ合ってるよな。どうなってんだ？中入って聞くしかねえか。おかしいな。学校が。そのはずだぜ。門に囚人って書いてあったしよ。どうなってんだ？県外？ビビらせんなよ。誰だお前？生徒なのか？つーかかっこすげえな。鎧本物か？黙ってねえでな。だから俺もわかんねえよ。こいつらやべえ。落ち着けって。タイム逃げるぞ。グズグズすんな。行け。くそ、何なんだよこいつら。折れんだろうが。
Also, my internet was messing up when I was recording this, so please ignore the little bar. I'll just put something over that. That's fine. That's fine.
おい、起きろ、おい。
大丈夫か？知るか、俺も目覚ましたばっかだ。どうやら夢ってわけじゃねえようだな。くそ、何なんだこれ。おい、出しやがれ！誰かいんだろ！くそ、どこだここ。なんかのセットか？なんだ今のは。おいおいおいおい、なんかやばくねえか？おいおい、おい。
喜べ。貴様らの処刑が決まった。罪状は不法侵入である。よって死刑に処す。
はあ？俺様の城で勝っては許されない。
まさか鴨志田か？
ただのコソ泥と思ったら坂本貴様だったとはな。また逆らうつもりか？貴様ちっとも反省してないな。え？一人じゃどうにもならんと今度は仲間を引き連れてきたのか？
お前ふざけんなよ！
王に向かってその口の利き方は何だ？貴様自分の立場が分かってないようだな。我が城に忍び込んだ挙句王である俺様に悪態をついた罪、死をもって償ってもらうとしよう。処刑だ！連れ出せ！
やめろ！くそ！付き合ってられっか！逃げんぞ！いったいいから逃げろ！こいつらマジだぞ！
ほう、貴様逃げるのか。随分薄情な仲間だな。
仲間じゃねえ。ほら早く行け！
どうした？おじけづいて逃げられないか？取るに足らない小虫が。俺様はこいつの処刑に集中するとしよう。それ！クズ！ゴミ牛め！さっきまでの威勢はどうした？こんなゲロ殴る価値もない。今殺してやる。お前俺様が誰かわからないのか？腹立たしい身をしよって。抑えてろ。あいつを殺したらすぐに殺す。
やめろ、死にたくねえ。
これは極めて理不尽なゲーム。勝機はほぼないに等しい。しかしこの声が届いているということはまだ可能性は残っているはず。
どうした？見ているだけか。我が身大事さに見殺しか。このままでは本当に死ぬぞ。それともあれは間違っていたのか。よかろう。か聞き届けたり。契約だ。我々たち汝は我が信じた正義のためにあまねく冒涜を顧みぬ者よ。怒り我が名と共に解き放て。たとえ地獄につながれようと全てを己で見定める強き意志の力を。
殺せ。なんだと。そんなに殺されたいか。いいだろう。
我が大魔の略奪者アルセ
お前。
我はお前に宿る反逆者の魂。お前が望む南極を打ち破る力を与えてやってもいい。よかろう。
貴様何者だ。我が衛兵よ、そいつからやってしまえ。こいつらの真の力思い知れ。
And so begins our first taste of real combat.
我、この力はお前のもの。やり方は任せず自由に暴れてやる。
ペルソナ
食らえ。
この力があれば今の何なんだ一体。やったぜ畜生。これか。 よしかかった。
貴様ら
なんなんだよ今の。それにお前の格好。戻った。うわっ、
貴様ら
くっそ意味わかんねえ。とにかく逃げんぞ。先に行け。ほら。
俺毒目だ。お前絶対に逃がすな。ふざけるな。
ああ、よっしゃ。
So, for people who are new to the Persona series or to the concept of personas, it's something that they explain to some degree in this game, but not into terribly intricate detail. Partly because its focus on psychology is more aesthetic than anything else. Essentially, personas are the enemies, called shadows, but internalized. In concept, personas are the awakened other side of a human being. Whereas shadows are beings without any individual host, personas are specifically the shadows of the human characters. So, the only difference being that personas are shadows that characters have accepted fully into themselves. And that is what gives them the power to fight back.
What? What the? What? けど。おっ。んだよそれ。ああ。くそ。お。んだよ。
Talked about Persona 5's translation was sort of a big topic when the game first came out, and part of it is to the liberties that the team takes, albeit some of them are pretty understandable. One right here is the way that Morgana talks about himself is actually, there's actually a nuance to it that does not translate pretty much at all. and it's that there are many ways of saying I in Japanese. Boku and watashi are probably the most common, boku being specifically very masculine and watashi being very general. But in Morgana's case, he uses owagahai, which is a very antiquated and haughty way to say I. The best thing I can compare it to is if someone walked up to you wearing a frilly outfit, you know, if they were trying to be very suave, I guess. Morgana's character is very much this sort of like kid wanting so bad to be a hero. Translation is never perfect.
捕まって処刑は嫌だろう。嘘じゃない、本当だって。
どうも調子いいなこいつ。
二人だけで出られるってんなら好きにしろや。
どうするよ。マジなんだろうな。
早くしないと捕まるぞ。
仕方ね
え。シャバの空気はうまいぜ。
出口はどこなんだよバケネコ。
猫って言うな、我が輩はモルガナだ。
うっせ早くしろ、また閉じ込めんぞ。
分かってるよ、ついてこい、静かにだぞ。
もう4限じゃない。さくらさんは家出たって言ってるし、警察に連絡した方が。いや、そんなの余計面倒なことになるし。ほんと厄介なこと押し付けられちゃったな。
しゃあねえ、ついて行ってみっか。何やってんだ。
決まってるだろ、橋を下ろすんだよ。くせっ気のお前、金髪より飲み込みが早そうだ。ちょっとこの像を調べてみろ、口のところだ。
こんなんわかるかよ。
素人め、さっさと行くぞ。
わあやべ来た。
飛んだ素人め、じっとしてろ。おいお前、戦えるんだろ、やるぞ。来い。
And yes, it is definitely that Zora. You are thinking of the right one.
お前もそれ出んのかよ。
速やかに黙らせてやる。
This is something the game will explain relatively well as time goes by. But for the short version, shadows are easily influenced creatures. They are basically they are creatures without a solid form or concept until something gives it. So in the idea of palaces, whenever they show up or they find their way into a palace, they begin to embody the idea of the palace. In this case, that Kamoshida is a king. So this is a tutorial to probably one of the best mechanics in this game. One of two that form the core of the entire game. It's the one more system. So the way it is balanced, essentially, is that the point of the system is to string together as many attacks as you can before the enemy has a single opportunity to attack you. How this is accomplished, in part, is by striking weaknesses to give yourself one more turn. Now there is another mechanic that expands that greatly that we will see later in the game. That we will see tomorrow.
力で目的達成だ。お？
ああ。
おい。よーし。いいか？
It is 3 days into the game, and we finally get to open the menu, and it looks great. Arsene is one of many literary references in this story to gentleman thieves characters in media. Particularly, most of these characters are fictional. However, some of these characters are in fact based on real people, with simply using dramatized stories of that. Arsene in particular is actually a literal ripoff of Sherlock Holmes created by a separate author that then became very popular in Japan, inspiring the Lupin III series, who was essentially the grandson of Arsène Lupin. So you can probably see how the Lupin inspirations eventually led to the main character having Arsene as his persona. And it is complicated, unnecessarily detailed literary references such as these that make me love this game. They are completely unnecessary, and you don't have to catch them at all to enjoy it, but it does make the game fun to look into. So I'm not going to go into Zoro because I'm pretty sure most people know Zoro. I can later if the comments really wanted to, but I just want to point out his tiny head. I love his tiny head. He's such a bulbous, like JoJo-esque, built like a brick wall character with a head the size of his thumb. It's great. Also, I'm going to help you out. If you want to play this game on anything higher than normal, please change your characters to direct command. Otherwise, they will waste all of their SP immediately, and it will be infuriating. You're welcome.
違うっつーの。
こいつの格好どっかで見た気が。くそ、頭がパニックって出てこね
え。行くぞ。
待てって。
何なんだ、早くしろ。
こいつら確か
他人の心配してる状況かよ。それにそいつらは
見つけたぞ。
言わんこっちゃねえ。お前がブレないやつ って助かるぜ。あっちもやる気みてえだな。
ヘルスだ。食らえ。
いいぞ、敵がダウンした。
来い。そこか。
いいぞ、敵がダウンした。よし、新手が来る前に逃げるぞ。
待てって、こいつらこんままじゃ。
お前本当に何も分かってないんだな。いや、説明してる暇はないか。おい、我が輩は行くぞ。ついてこないなら好きにしな。
分かったよ、畜生。
こっちだ。着いたぞ。
やっとか。助かった。あかね。てめえ騙しやがったのか。
慌てんな、こっちだ。
待てよ、おい。どっから出んだ。窓もねえぞ。
これだから素人は。こんなの基本中の基本だぞ。できたらもっと早くやってるよ。通気口だよ、通気口。一人ずつならギリギリ通れるはずだ。
なるほど。ってことはハマってる網を。せーの。やべ、敵に聞こえてねえよな。やっとだぜマジ。
喜ぶのは出てからにしておけ。さあ行けよ。
行けよってお前は。
我が輩はまだやることがあるからな。ここでお別れだ。そっちこそ気をつけろよ。じゃあな。我が輩の見立てが確かなら、あのクセっ気の方は特にな。
俺らどうなった？
ホームに帰還しました。お疲れ様でした。
は？帰還しました？逃げ切れたってことか。もう何が何だかよ。何だったんだよあれ。城とか鴨志田とか妙な猫とかどうなってんだよ。でかい声だな。
So throughout this series, I want to try to keep track of all of the disparate threads that are happening in the background. So there are some times when I'm just going to say, instead of put a pin in that, we'll talk about it later, keep this in mind. And you can do some writing. You can keep track of it yourself, but don't worry, I will bring it up later and I will package it all nicely.
そういえば彼女、今は泳がせておくか。
マジかよ。同じ道来たはずだろ。
どうなってんだはこっちのセリフだ。歩道の連絡あったぞ。
あの警官結局作ったんかよ。
お前が一人じゃないとは珍しいな。こんな時間までどこほっつき歩いてた？
城？
まともに答える気ないわけか。
城がどうしたって？
鴨志田。
のんきだな坂本。陸上の朝練やってたこととは大違いだ。
うっせえ、てめえが。
鴨志田先生になんて口聞いてんだ。お前な、もうあとないんだぞ。
向こうが煽ってきたんだろうが。
本当に退学になりたいのか。とにかく事情聞くからな。来い。
はあ、ふざけんな。
私も配慮が足りませんでしたし、ここは両成敗ってことで。
いや、まあ鴨志田先生がおっしゃるならとにかく来なさい。第一国は事実だ。
わかったよ。
ところで例の転校生ってのはお前だな。どこかで会ったか？そうか、思い出したぞ。まあ今日だけは多めに見てやる。冗談のつもりか？面白くないな。まあいい、早く職員室へ行け。川上先生も待ちくたびれてるだろう。新しい学校生活、せいぜい楽しめよ。
Yes, so this will be a running effect that happens throughout the game as you develop close relationships with many new characters and you hit important story bits.
学校が古城に？喋る猫？まさか過剰投与で幻覚が見えてるの？ふざけてるなら承知しないわよ。話を進めさせてもらうわ。怪盗からの予告状が届いた鴨志田卓。確かに鴨志田のしたことは欲に溺れた許されざる犯罪だった。自供の裏も取れたわ。でも転入したての君には因縁なんてなかったはず。なぜ狙ったの？それは通らないわね。もう一度よく思い出しなさい。
Essentially, the framing device of this game is, yes, it's an interrogation. You are remembering the events of the last year, or the last 6 months, I guess they say.
はあ、君ね。初日から半日遅刻って説明してくれる？道に迷ったなんて時間？もう昼休みよ。まあ慣れてないのは本当でしょうけど、遅れすぎ。ちゃんとしてよ。昨日念をされたでしょ。というかさ、あの坂本くんと一緒にいて補導されたって聞いたんだけど。関わらないでよ。問題児なんだから。彼も部活で陸上に打ち込んでた頃はああじゃなかったのに。まあいいわ。休み時間もうすぐ終わりだし、地下鉄事故の影響で今日は5時間目までだから、授業の前に自己紹介してもらいます。ついてきなさい。ところで自己紹介のことだけど、嘘でもいいから真面目にね。余計なことは絶対言わないで。
Something that sets this game apart from its predecessors is the way that previously you were well accepted and well brought into the community that you visit. Here you are constantly treated as if you are a problem. At every instance, every adult treats you like a pain in their ass. Remember what Shojuro said? Now, some of this I think is from problems with the Japanese state of mind of not getting other people's business and staying out of things. And if things are hard, just stay quiet about them. Don't make a big fuss about it. And I think by pivoting their character to be basically treated as an outsider by everybody, it brings the problems with that philosophy into sharp focus. And mind you, this is not simply coming from a Western perspective. This is coming from developers who are Japanese, and a company who very clearly has a lot of things to say about Japanese politics. Trust me.
嘘。見た？知り合いなのかな、あの二人。
Every party member that you encounter is in some form or fashion an outcast, and come together as confidants with each other in joint celebration of their rebellion against what has cast them out. This will be a running theme that we will develop as we see each of the personas and how those personas visualize that rebellion.
起立。
どうしたの？はあ、ちょっと君大丈夫？あともう噂になってるみたいだけど、言ったのは私じゃないから。ほんと勘弁してほしいわ。なんで私がこんな目に。寄り道しないでまっすぐ帰りなさい。さくらさん怒ってたわよ。あと坂本くん、あの子とは噂をすれば。何の用？今日補導されたんですって。うる
せえな、なんでもねえよ。
頭も黒くしてこないし。
すんませんす。屋上で待ってる。
So, a quick note on in case everyone didn't know, it is a common noted thing in anime, but in case you weren't aware, blonde hair isn't that common. 97% of the Japanese population is in fact Japanese, and so blonde hair is very rare, and typically it is seen as an act of rebellion. by young students and often gets them stigmatized as being thugs or punks or just unruly bad kids in general. So Ryuji's hair color is significant, actually.
ただ花の裏で地道な積み上げも必要なんですよ。
校長も振動が絶えませんな。そういうことでしたら結構。これからもご期待には応えてみせますよ。
Evidence of Kamoshida's emotional manipulation can be seen as early as this, and I think, honestly, he is probably one of the most well-developed villains in this entire game. It's a shame it's at the beginning, but I can still appreciate it for what it is.
いや。
So as we walk around and talk to the many students around the school, we notice that it's our first day, but already we're seeing the rumors grow wildly and wildly and wildly out of proportion, to the point where we went from a transfer student to a criminal. Yeah. The Haru stands that this game has, I'm sure they were particularly happy to see this character introduced a lot earlier than she was in the previous game.
来たな。悪かったな、呼び出して。どうせ川上に言われてんだろう。俺に関わるなとかさ。さすがだな。聞いたぜ。前歴あんだって。噂になってるよ。道理で肝が太えわけだぜ。あれ、何だったんだ。城で殺されそうになったやつ、夢じゃねえよな。お前もだよな。まあ 死ぬ夢ってあるし
A
な。
lot of the games in this genre tend to have very milquetoast, blank slate characters, and to an extent this is true of Persona 5, but if you're paying attention, you can actually see that Persona 5's main character is characterized, albeit subtly. Something that you can tell in his early dialogue in these first few days is that he is apprehensive to actually participate in any of the events that are happening. He is honestly trying to, as the direction box often dictates, he is trying to live an honest student life. He is trying to stay out of trouble. He is just trying to get by. And we will see that shift with time. And his dialogue will shift with that. But something you can tell is, despite being a cheeky son of a bitch, he does try to stay out of trouble.
あの城また行けんのかな。ああ、夢だ夢。夢に決まってら。付き合わせて悪かったな。話は終わりだ。けど俺ら似た者同士かもな。問題児同士気合いそうだぜ。俺坂本龍二な。見かけたら声かけっから仕方すんなよ。じゃあな。
There is a chap who does a series called Writing on Games on YouTube, and he did an excellent video on this line: live an honest student life. I absolutely recommend checking it out, and I will link it in the description when this video is posted. Please go check that out. He gives a much more elegant conversation on what makes this game so peaceful than I do. So definitely go check that out.
迷惑かけるなと言ったろ。とにかくおとなしくしてろ。何かあったら人生終わっちまうんだ。保護観察って意味分かってるか？ならいい。おう、どうした？なあ、店閉めたとこだ。ちゃんと30分で行くってば。何ぼーっとしてんだ。さっさと上がって。早く寝ろ。違うって。男だよ。バイトを雇っただけだって。鍵かけて、それと電気消しとけ。忘れんなよ。ああ、今出るからな。だから、ただのバイトだってば。
囚人。
主よりお話を賜ります。心して聞いた方が自分のためです。
まずは再会を喜ぶとしよう。おお、覚醒を果たしたな。それも特別な力のようだ。これでようやく構成を始められる。今はまだ多くを理解しなくてもいい。目覚めたペルソナの力、お前にはそれを鍛えてもらう。ペルソナとは外の事物と向き合う時に現れ入れて心をよろう、いわば仮面だ。お前には期待しているのだよ。
So this is the first mention of social stats in this game. There isn't much to talk about yet other than that now you know that certain conversation options are only available if you have the right stats. So there you go.
これは運命。怠れば死ぬだけ。
ところで異世界ナビは気に入ってもらえたかね。あれを使えば現実とパレスとを行き来できる。お前を賊に仕立てるため私が授けてやったものだ。
主からの異世界ナビだ。心して活用しろ。
And that is the end of the first long day of Persona 5. But get ready, because tomorrow is also a pretty long day. I hope you enjoyed this, and again, I hope you join me at 9 o'clock tomorrow for the next part of this episode. If not, please feel free to check it out throughout the day. It's available forever on YouTube. Please give it a like, comment, subscribe, etc. I would really love to continue doing this series. That can only happen if people are watching it. So, thank you so much, and I'll see you tomorrow.